Hello and welcome back. So in the last tutorial, we added the left side of our sign-in screen. In today's tutorial, we want to deal with the right side. All right, so in this one, we already have our box layout. Now all we need is to set its orientation to vertical, and then just add couple text inputs, couple text inputs, couple text, a button, and that will be that. All right, so let's go ahead and do that. All right, so the box layout that we added last time is this one. You know what? Mm, you know, I am not satisfied with this one. All right, so I'm just going to do that real quick. Sorry about that. So if you're 42, then 48 should do it. Maybe 54. All right, I'm just gonna do that. All right, and then now we're done with this box layout, which is this one. So that's the left. Now we go to the right one. So at the top we have our two texts, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm not just going to add these texts. I'm actually going to divide this again. So we have one box layout here, which has this text, another one which has this data, and then the last one with the version number here. So we're going to have three boxes, one, two, and then finally that one. Okay, so let's go there. All right, now let's add lovely spacing here. I'm just gonna do 12, and let's add our box layouts. All right, so box layout with orientation vertical. All right, do this 3 times. All right, now let's add our text. Okay, so text, not text input, just text, and the text here is going to be howdy. All right, and the font name is going to be app.fonts dot, I believe we called it styled. The font size is going to be, you know what I'm gonna do is I'm going to go back here, oh sorry, to our init, right? And I've noticed we need another one, so 48, and I'm going to call this one extra. All right, now let's go back to auth.py and where is it? Right there on our POS system here. All right, we want to change this to app.fonts.size.extra. All right, now let's close that off, and here it's going to be app.fonts.size.extra again. All right, and the color for this one is going to be app.color primary text, and yep, that should basically do it. All right, let's also add edge align. Let's align this to the center. Let's just duplicate this. Let's remove the extra here, right? To, yeah, let's just leave it at the default 16, and it's not going to be styled. It's going to be subheading. Maybe let's just do body text, right? And then primary, instead of color primary, this is going to be color secondary. And what else? Yep, just change this to enter your details to sign in and access the POS system. All right, so now I just noticed maybe we just need to use a different label, so let's just use this instead. All right, so instead of that, let's just use our label here to allow this to grow vertically. All right, so copy that to there, All right, what else? This is going to be body, not subheading. The font size, let's leave it at that. The color secondary. H line, V line, blah blah blah. That shouldn't matter. All right, and with that said, we should be good. All right, V line top. So this is going to be sizing Y. None. The height is going to be DP 54. All right, that should do it. All right, now let's run this and see what we have so far. Ooh, crushed. Let's see why. Update color primary. Ooh, that's not gonna work. It's color primary text. Okay, let's run this. All right, lovely. This is what we have. Okay, so maybe this is too big. All right, I'm going to reduce this size, and then this isn't looking exactly like I want it. So lucky for us, this is actually pretty easy to fix. So first, I'm going to reduce the size of an all-in-one thing in this one. So I'm going to change this to app.fonts.size.h h3. All right, for 18, and then enter your details. This was looking good. What I'm going to do is change the V align of this to bottom, and then of course change the spacing, and add a 12 in there. All right, let's run this, and this is what we have. So yeah, I like that one, but I think this is too small. Let's increase it. Okay, so V align bottom, V align top. Where is it? Take that, put it there, change the size to H3. Looks like H3 works pretty well. All right, and there we go. How do you enter your details? I love it. Okay, that's it. What I'm actually going to do is I want to reduce the height of this text. So none. The height is 64. Jesus, 64. All right, let's see what we come up with. All right, now we have this space at the top. So let's see why. Text size, V align bottom size and Y. All right, so what let's see, what I'm going to do is this. All right, because I want, let me just pull this in. I want these to be close together like this. All right, and I don't like how they are spaced apart like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change this to an anchor layout, right? And then I'm going to change its anchor Y to the top. All right, let's see what we get. All right, close, but not close enough, in my opinion. So let's see, anchor Y. I'm going to change this size hint to none because I want it to be controlled by that. All right, what we get. All right, lovely. All right, so this is it. So I think we should do the same thing for this. Yeah, let's not waste time. All right, we'll get to it. We'll get back to it when we need to, but for now, that's it. So we are done with the top part. Now we come to the text inputs. Okay, so if you go to text fields, you have this flat field class. So this is basically the same text input. It's just that it doesn't have the backgrounds and all that. So I'm going to import it. So import that from widgets dot text fields, dot flat field. All right, now let's go back to op, and yeah, let's use it. So box layout like that, and this box layout is going to have, let's see, size in Y. All right, let's do size hint Y, and let's do none. Let's do height, let's do 64, and let's just comment this for now. All right, bear with me. And actually, let's not use a normal box, let's use a back box because we want to set the background for this. So I'm gonna go ahead and do B color, and the color is going to be app.color secondary BG, was it? I think it was. All right, so that will be that. Orientation is vertical, spacing is DP16. Doesn't look like 16 to me. Let's start with 24. All right, we can always change this later. Now this back box not only allows you to set a color, it also allows you to set the roundness. All right, and this is going to be radius. So this is going to be self.height and times, let's just do 0.1 like that. And then I'm just gonna add my flat field in there, give it a hint text, and the hint is going to be username, and the hint color, I believe that's what it's called, I'm not sure. Anyway, hint color, if it's not, then we'll just look it up, is going to be app.color primary text. All right, and then font size is going to be app.fonts.size.h2. Let's start with that. All right, what do we have? Actually, let's just run it with just one. It's not gonna work. Let's do ×3. Actually, yeah, let's do ×3. Remember, the last one is actually going to be the button. So let's run this. Let's see what we have. All right, this is what we have so far. All right, so now we just gotta add that padding, and otherwise everything is good. Everything is looking pretty great. So right there, let's add that padding. All right, and it's going to be DP24. All right, now that color wasn't changed, so I believe it's hint text. Hint text color. Color. If that is not it, then I will definitely have to look it up. Hint text color. All right, let's see what we have. Oh, lovely, lovely indeed. All right, so that's what we have, but I don't know, the padding is a little off. All right, what I'm going to do now is cheat. So what is this? So this is our box. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to set its size hint x to be 0.5, 0.6. Let's do 0.7, because why not? And then obviously let's wrap this in an anchor layout to put it at the center of everything. All right, let's put it in there. Control S to save. Let's run this again, and now it looks exactly how I want it. Lovely. All right, so I'm going to add some padding to our inner box here. All right, so let's go to these box layouts. All right, let's add some padding, but we only want to add it to the left and right. So DP, I'm gonna do 12. Yeah, 12 should do it. And then top and bottom, just cause we can do it, I'm just gonna do 2. And then I'm actually going to add this back. All right, let's run it. All right, let's see what we have. Okay, I love it. Looks like we run out of space here. What we can do is simple, just copy this. Oh, we actually had it there. All right, do that. Now let's add our button, our back box. First, let's make sure that we always have enough space. So this is going to take 0.5. This is going to take size int y. We have 5, we have 3, which makes it 8. So lastly, this one is just gonna take 0.2, which makes it 10, full, whatever you want to call it. So now buttons, we have our flat button, we also have a rounded button. All right, let's go to our main.kv. Let's import those. All right, so we'll import our flat button from widgets dot buttons dot flat button. Double this, get our rounded button, like that. Let's go back to our auth.kv. Let's do that. Let's add our rounded button with a text of sign in with font name of app.fonts.heading, font size of app.fonts.size.h1, background color of app.color primary, radius for the roundness, and this is just gonna be self.height times 0.1. All right, let's see what we have. Okay, I believe that should do it. All right, so this is what we have, and you know, I don't like it. I do not like it. What's going on? Oh, I think. All right, let's just add the last button first before we deal with that. So just gonna do that. Instead of rounded button, this is going to be a flat button, and it's going to say don't have an account. Don't have an account. Do you? And then the color is going to be primary text for our flat button there. And then what we're going to do is just going to add some dummy widgets. So this is basically going to push our widgets to the top, but we don't want them to go. Actually, we do want them to go to the top. So this widget is going to take all the available space after all these widgets have taken the space that they need. Okay, and that is going to result in this lovely UI right here. All right, so now all we need to do is add our version. Now you'll notice we can't see this because actually we should be able to see it. I don't know why. App.color primary text. Oh, it's supposed to be color, not be color. Sorry. All right, so that does it. Now let's add our thing, anchor, our version number. All right, and this is going to be just simple text, and the text is going to be version 0.01. The font name, we don't need the font name, but we do need the font size. App.fonts.size dot h2. Okay, so h2 is 22, like 22 pixels. All right, and then the important thing, v-align to the bottom. We don't want it all the way to the bottom, so we are going to add some padding, right? And let's add 24. We have the space, so we can afford it. Now let's run this, and we have this. So I think first this is too big. This is too big, and we need to align this and also change its color to finish everything. So where is it? Heading. I think I'm gonna do sub heading, and then I'm gonna change this to H3, and then change this to H3 again, H align to center, and then finally, if you haven't guessed it, color up dot color primary secondary BG. Wonder if it's going to be visible. It's visible, but barely. All right, we can't have that, but otherwise everything else is looking pretty good. All right, so I'm just gonna change this to what it was. So app.color primary text. Let's just leave it at that, and then I'm gonna increase this font, so H2. All right, and this is where we are going to stop, ladies and gentlemen. Our sign-in screen is pretty much done, so we can add stuff. All right, so we're going to leave it here. In the next one, we're going to polish this and be done with the UI as far as signing is concerned. So basically, we're going to, as you can see, this is supposed to be password, and this is, you are not supposed to see these. All right, so we're going to do some polishing and finish this off. So if you have any questions regarding this part of the tutorial, leave them in the comment section. Otherwise, as always, thanks for the subscriptions, thanks for the support. I will see you in the next one.